G'day, this is a really quick video on a new toy I've got, a new old toy. It's a Northstar Advantage 816, which is a 4meg Z80 machine, 64k RAM, and a 20k bitmap display. It normally has two 5¼ inch double-sided quad density, they call it, floppies, but they're hard sector. So therefore they have 11 index holes on the disc itself. Look here, you can see that little index hole. Well, there are 11 holes in the disc instead of the one that you would find on some of the more conventional discs, like on a Commodore 64 or something. So at the moment I've also got a GoTech mounted in there with the HXC latest firmware. Excuse the focusing issues. And that allows me to mostly read some of the Northstar images that are on the web, but there are still some issues with it. So it's in experimental sort of phase. But basically, with the floppies that I've got, at least I can now boot the beast, do a directory listing, what have you. These have a Keytronic keyboard, and I've replaced all the foam foil pads in it. It's apparently the same keyboard that we used in the IBM Selectric typewriters. And now I'm just fiddling around, getting some code running, because I'm a bit limited in what editors I've got. I'm revisiting my the Real Man's editor, ED under CPM, which is a character-based editor. So you use commands to position the cursor and what have you. So if we want to type 10 lines of the program, go 10T. Let's say we want to edit line 5, we go 5, actually -1 to go back a line. Then, sorry, that focus keeps zapping in and out. And we'll move 10 characters in and type the line from that point. And you can see that's at the comma 0x78, so let's change that to a 7C. So we've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, so let's say another 4 characters in. And we'll type the line, and we'll go 2 characters, delete them, we'll go insert, we'll go 7C, Control Z, and -1 line, and type 2 lines. You can see that we've changed that. So now we'll end it. I think you'll love the sound of a real floppy drive, even if you can't hear me. Okay, so we've done that. So now I'll use the Aztec C compiler to compile that. These machines, I think, came out in 1984. Maybe it was 82. Sorry, I'd have to look it up. Now we've compiled it. You run the assembler on the hw.asm file. Because the C compiler will generate assembler. You then assemble that, and then you've got to link it. That's right, especially if you type it right, that probably helps. hw.asm, and hit enter. And it's now assembling. So now we'll link it. So we'll link hw output file with clib. lib. I used to write programs with thousands of lines of code using just ED. This is what happens when you try to video something at the same time. libc, not clib, so we go ln hw.o with libc.lib, and try that. You can also get these machines with a 5 meg hard disk in them, which this one obviously didn't have. But I'm going to try and build a compatible controller and run that with some logic and an SD card. I've also got the 8088 coprocessor board, which doesn't make it an IBM compatible, but it does allow it to run MS-DOS. So there we are. So we've now compiled that. If we run the program, there we go. That's all it did. Anyway, that was just a quick look at my now working Northstar Advantage. Cheers.